Hello, and welcome to episode 4 of Dank Dungeons. On either NCTV or YouTube, you can watch it both places. What's your choice? This is a show where we play Dungeon World. It's a pen and paper role-playing game, kind of like Dungeons & Dragons, but way goofier and way simpler. We're in the midst of a grand adventure to a realm of dinosaurs and mystery and goblins and stuff like that. The players, these lovely three right here, are trying to find magical amulets, which they hope will allow them to defeat some great evil or something. But mostly they're just looking for the artifact of a long-forgotten god, or I guess not forgotten, but no longer very worshipped god, and hopes that they can save the world from an impending apocalypse. How you guys doing? You feeling good about saving the world from an impending apocalypse? Feeling good about like your group right now?
I just want to sacrifice some fools.
Everybody feeling good?
Feel a little torn, but
feeling good about
I think it's gonna work out.
Feeling good about the goblin you murdered horribly last game?
Sacrifice.
I don't feel good about that.
Sacrifice is murder. It's murder with like a specific purpose.
I don't know.
You're looking cool with those glasses.
I think it's like squares.
I was gonna wait till somebody mentioned them and then take them off.
Yeah, why?
I guess the time's here. So we have Bettania the wizard. We have Todd the ranger and his faithful wolf EP, who I guess is kind of played by me.
He's great.
He's great. He's terrific. And Dula Wula Fula, who's like a lizard man fire guy or something. I don't know.
Fire guy.
Okay.
He burns people.
It's fun.
And they are joined by a mysterious goat.
His name's Goat.
His name's Goat,
name is
I guess.
Goat.
That's what we settled on, because nobody could come up with a better one. And it just kind of makes sense.
Yeah, he's Goat.
He's a goat. Calls him like he sees him, right?
Goat.
Where last we left off, the lot of you were in a swamp, following the goat's supernatural sense, which is leading you to the remaining 2 medallions you do not have. You have a shark medallion. Apparently these medallions are very important. And the goat took you to the swamp, and you fought off some vicious saber-toothed frogs, just at the same time as you found an entrance to an underwater temple of some sort, which you believe might hold the medallion. What would you all like to do?
Go swimming.
Go swimming again?
Yeah, I think we're gonna go deep swamp diving.
Deep swamp diving?
Yes, actually, we are deep swamp diving.
So what's your plan? What's your plan here?
Cast light.
Let's cast light and get down to it.
All right.
We
Goat,
bring in
you
Goat.
come? Are you gonna come, Goat?
I cannot swim.
So you'll wait here.
Indeed I shall. I shall wait for an eternity if need be.
What do you say?
If you're just tuning in
He said
now
he's
on
not
episode
coming.
4, this is how the goat talks.
He's not coming?
He's not coming.
Will he wait for us?
He'll wait an eternity.
Wow.
Yeah.
The way you say it makes it sound like a power ballad or something. The goat's not coming. Will he wait for us? He'll wait an eternity. It sounds so romantic the way you put it.
That's how I meant it.
All right, great.
What about your wolf?
Wolf's coming. EP's my
You
friend.
can swim. You can
You
make
can dog
it.
paddle.
Yeah, I've seen him swim before.
All right.
So, you're casting light. Do you have any contingency plan
What are you casting light?
in case
My staff.
in case you get pretty deep down there into some tunnels and don't have air? Something to think about. Because you didn't really get through the doorway, so you don't really have a good gauge of whether or not this comes into an air pocket at some point.
We're gonna hope we get lucky and don't die.
Oh, and just checking. Nobody leveled up after last game, right?
No, we don't.
Nobody hit that
No.
point? Okay.
No.
Is anybody close?
I have 4.
You're 4?
I think I'm also at 4.
All right.
I'm at
I think I only have 2.
Okay,
Well,
so we're still a little ways off from your next level.
5,
Yeah.
technically.
Just wanted to kind of ballpark it.
Yeah.
But anyway, back to the situation at hand.
Dive in the water.
You're diving in the water.
diving in the
You're in
water.
the water. You're doing it.
Yeah, let's go.
I transfer into a shark.
You can't do that.
I channel the energy of my medallion.
Okay, you channel the energy of your medallion. You think you channel the energy of your medallion. You're pretty sure you did it.
All right.
You're probably a shark, but you can't be certain. And you are in the water.
Obviously, I'm a
He
shark.
also
It's a shark
probably isn't.
medallion.
Huh?
He probably also isn't.
He probably isn't.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm pretty I'm really sure I am. So You guys can stop blaming me now. It's
I mean,
funny.
whatever.
It's a good joke. All right.
Whatever the situation is.
Yeah.
We're
It's
swimming.
probably a shark.
Yeah, I'm probably a
We're
shark.
swimming.
So, Bettania and
probably
Todd,
not.
are you following this guy who is not a shark?
I am a shark.
I saw the entrance too. He's not making it up, so
Yeah.
let's go.
How should I be playing?
I mean, he's not a great guy, but let's just do it.
Yeah, no, we're gonna go.
Yeah, we're swimming.
All right, fine.
I got
Okay.
the light.
You have light.
I got the light.
All right, you're casting light through the murky water, and you enter the doorway. You go through some dark tunnels. You get pretty far in. You don't see an exit yet, so I'm gonna have everybody make a Constitution roll to defy danger,
Oh boy.
to hold your breath and not start drowning. This is an important one.
Yeah. I got an 8.
And Nate,
I got a 9. Oh, you dropped it.
7.
7.
Yeah.
You
That's
all succeeded. No one is drowning yet.
Yay!
Are you gonna roll for your wolf?
Oh, I should probably.
Oh, no.
Do you want me to
Just see
roll?
if, yeah, roll for the wolf.
Ah, you're.
EP. Just
Bad
use your own
man.
Constitution bonus.
you're a
He's
bad
got to
man.
breathe too.
I know.
Wolf's
but I
got to
thought maybe
breathe.
We shared. That's okay.
All right,
9.
he's good. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, your wolf's holding his breath. You keep on swimming. Keep on keeping on, and the tunnel opens up into a large sunken chamber. It appears as though you can surface up above. However, the majority of the chamber is full of water.
Oh boy.
So you have a spot to get air, but there are just big pillars in here, more of those bas reliefs of like dinosaur people doing stuff on the walls that you saw in the ziggurat earlier, showing very similar things. And in the center of the room is a pedestal, kind of set up out of the floor with stairs leading up to it. It looks very grand. It looks like there were windows at some point that would allow the light to shine down onto this pedestal very dramatically. And there is half of a rotted skeleton, the lower half, like the pelvis and legs, kind of flopped next to the pedestal, and the pedestal has a few chunks taken out of it. There's nothing sitting atop it. It definitely looks like there should be.
Sounds like one of my shark brethren got to it.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think so? Are you all going to surface and get some
Yes.
air?
Yeah. So
Probably,
get some
probably
air.
a good plan.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
So, now what?
So it's just a little pocket.
Yeah,
much,
your
yeah.
little pocket around up the ceiling. It's got like a vaulted ceiling, so there's a little part where the water hasn't reached. Where
I
you can
guess-
get
What do
air.
you guys? What do we do?
I'm gonna dive and check out the pedestal.
And the
I thought,
water
yeah, I
down
thought
here,
you said I'm gonna die if, and then I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna die if I don't.
the water down here is very murky. You cannot see, and it's also just dark. You cannot see beyond the range of the light spell, which is like about.
But we
20,
could see all
30 feet.
the stuff.
Okay.
down.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming you like kind of looked around before you surfaced, and that's the gist of it. But the room is very large.
So what's the idea?
Stretches out in every direction.
Do we want to look at those reliefs and see if there's any new information?
No.
I do.
And you have the light.
Yeah.
Mine.
We're gonna start with knowledge.
Knowledge.
Yeah, we're gonna learn something today.
You see many of the same images, but in particular, behind the pedestal is a relief of a gigantic terrestrial creature of some kind grasping at trees as people worship it.
That sounds familiar.
Perhaps.
Cool.
It has big hooked claw hands.
Definitely
It was
sounds
very intimidating.
like a bas relief to me.
Yeah.
Very
Do you
cool.
guys remember the 3 creatures that the medallions were supposed to
Yes.
Yes.
be? Okay.
Oh, the sloth.
I just didn't remember if
sloth.
the goat
That's
told
right.
us.
The Megatherium.
That's right. I wrote everything down.
Because if the goat told us, we didn't understand it.
The ground sloth.
The ground sloth, the Megatherium, the giant ground sloth.
Yeah.
Because I went on Wikipedia and looked up the names of various prehistoric creatures
Nice.
before running this game.
Great.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Please sponsor us.
Please sponsor us.
Please sponsor us.
Wikipedia, please sponsor us.
Barely
No,
sponsor
Wikipedia
themselves.
asks other people.
Yeah, I was
It
gonna
doesn't
say.
sponsor anyone.
Yeah, you're right.
So yes, so presumably the medallion that was once present in here, although the goat seems to still think is present in here, was that of the ground sloth.
You guys want to swim down?
Let's check out the pedestal.
I can detect magic on the pedestal
Oh,
and
that's
see
a
if it's
great
there.
idea.
Go for
pedal
it.
style.
How does detect magic? Do you have to detect magic
It's
on an
a-
item, or is it like a?
It's kind of
You
just
can-
a
area.
general thing.
Yeah, and you tell me like what it is that's
Excuse me.
magic. Yeah, that's a 10.
A 10.
Yeah.
The pedestal is not magic. However, moving about in the darkness of the room beyond your light, you detect a pinpoint of powerful magic.
Oh, hey, it's moving. Awesome. Let's follow that. Hey,
Gonna
there's
head
magic
over
in
in that
here.
direction.
Yep.
I'm gonna take out my short sword and have it.
Can I activate my weapon underwater?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
You have a fire weapon.
And you have
Most
no-
of your
so you-
fire-related powers will probably not work underwater,
Great.
putting you in a precarious situation.
If this is a thing you have to fight, I recommend us just swim away.
Where is it moving around? Or where is it?
It's going
moving
all around the room. It's trying. It seems like it's sort of staying out of the light
Yeah, it's hiding, but I can sense it, so we're gonna.
because she can
find
sense
it.
the magic that's radiating from part of it, at least.
Let's look at
How
it.
is it moving around? Like what?
It's probably swimming.
Yeah, I know, but like
It's moving
is
like
it
a
just
fish
kinda like
would, like a big fish.
It's like a big fish.
Kind of big sweeping motions.
It might
around
be a
the pillars
shark.
and stuff.
yeah, no, I don't like it.
Wouldn't it be cool if it were a shark?
Wouldn't it be cool?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be ironic if?
Don't you think?
What?
If you got eaten by a shark,
It's kind of
Sharks
what I
don't get
like-
eaten by sharks.
kind of what I
that's
was implying.
absolutely not true.
That's the
Sharks get eaten by sharks like literally all the time.
I don't think so. As a shark, I would know about this.
Dula, if you want, I can make you invisible.
How many species of sharks lay eggs, Mr. Shark? What percentage of the species of sharks in the world lay eggs, and what percent give live birth? Do you answer that question, Mr. Shark? Mr. Know-It-All Shark Guy?
All of them.
That's my question for your character this session. Maybe
The
only you
answer
get a
is either
question this
all or
time.
none.
Wait, aren't they- I don't
So when it comes to sharks, I know a certain percentage of them lay eggs, a certain percentage of them
This is a nature show now, everyone.
have live births.
Let's forget about it.
And that is my answer. And it is a
What
correct
percentage
answer.
did you say?
A certain percentage.
A certain percentage?
Yes.
That's actually correct.
It is correct.
60% of sharks give live birth.
Yes.
40% lay eggs.
Sure.
Fun fact.
Is that true?
The more
Back to the problem at hand.
Yeah.
Back to the problem at hand.
Make me a.
How
Okay.
are you
Rainbow.
going to check this thing out, or
Yeah,
what?
how do we fight?
I mean, you can just fight normally
got
underwater.
magic.
There's just the extra threat of drowning.
and I can't fight.
Okay.
Do you want to be invisible?
I'm not going to impose any strict penalties on underwater combat, except for Dula, Wula, Fula, and all of his fire stuff.
And probably my bow.
Yeah, probably the bow. I don't know. Projectile things like that can work okay.
No.
But not a bow.
Not underwater.
Crossbow, though. Maybe.
No.
But not a bow. Yeah, why not?
The string has to
It's like
go
a mechanism.
through water.
There's like a mechanism.
This is a fantasy world where radical things happen and are real
there
all
are
the time.
Legosauri.
Sure.
And what's more radical than fighting a
goats.
giant shark with a crossbow underwater? That's pretty radical.
You're right.
So I
Yes.
allow it.
All right,
Right.
let's. You want to go check this out?
I'm the
I
Dank
think-
master.
I
I
think maybe
control
he
your
can be a
fate.
distraction of some sorts.
That sounds good. Yeah, let's
Out of
swim.
game.
Yes.
Should I bring my wolf with me? Does that seem like a lost cause?
I mean, he's like doggy paddling around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let him hang out.
Okay.
Keep his breath.
Just chill.
I can't keep rolling that well, so it's bound to drown.
Yeah, he's all right.
Yeah, he's gonna do safe.
Yeah.
All right, let's go find out.
Let's do this.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
You gotta let
swim
me
down
know
in
if
pursuit
that thing's coming at me.
Okay.
of the point of magic. It's moving about pretty quickly, like pretty deftly, but you manage to catch glimpse of several broad fins in a fishy-shaped body, about the size of like a car, to compare it to a non-fantasy item.
Nice.
I can't see the glowing, right? Only she can.
The glowing of the medallion, yes, or the magic. Okay. I mean, it's the medallion. Spoiler alert, everyone.
Dang.
The tiny circular thing of magic is the magic medallion.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do this.
All right, you're gonna just like charge at it.
Yeah, I know. I don't think we should. But, we can't
Unless-
communicate, so
Unless we can distract it to a point where we can find the medallion on it.
no.
No, you want to just attack it?
It's a big old fish.
All right. Sounds good.
But I think before we should stop, go back up, catch our breath, get a good feel.
Sounds good.
Maybe there's a better game plan here.
Well, maybe we lure it towards the surface. with a prestidigitation.
Good. I don't know anything about that.
And then we can have a lot of breath.
What could you prestidigitate?
I could prestidigitate something shiny.
That's true.
The fishes like worms. We could prestidigitate another us-sized person.
A pretty, like, lady fish.
It would be kind of small, but yeah, we could try it. Yeah, you guys want to do a ladyfish?
That sounds good.
Ladyfish.
Are you making a ladyfish?
Oh, we're making a ladyfish.
Is that a cantrip?
Yes.
How exactly does it work? Is there any guideline given for it here? Or are we flying blind on a rocket cycle over here?
If you cast a spell without touching an item, you can instead create minor illusions no bigger than yourself.
Okay.
They're crude but clearly illusions. They won't fool anyone, but they might entertain them.
I mean, they might fool a fish.
They might fool a fish. It's true.
Fish are pretty stupid.
If this is a stupid fish,
They
maybe.
eat lures all the time.
Yeah, they do, right? It's like people can just catch them.
All right, so you prestidigitate a ladyfish?
Yeah, up towards the surface so that we
What
can
does
breathe.
the ladyfish look like? Please describe the ladyfish in detail.
She's got real smooth scales.
Big
Oh,
lips.
yeah?
Real smooth.
Yeah?
Big lips.
Big old.
How big we
old-
talking?
Oh my gosh. Huge. Huge kissing lips right here.
The
Best
pointiest
lips for
fins.
kissing. She's
Oh
real
my gosh.
fertile too.
Oh yeah, you can just smell the eggs.
Yeah.
So the
This
eggs
fish.
going off.
Right
Because
here.
you know that's all
Popping
animals.
right
are.
out.
She's just swimming in a lazy infinity.
Any dude
room.
fish sees
She's
that, he's
kinda
gonna be
like
like, yo,
a-
I want to get up on that
She's
row.
like-
Yeah.
Absolutely, that row
She's
is
kind of
fleeting.
sending the
Dad
message, you know, it's not the
Dad
best
row.
ride, but there's no line.
Can't
Ain't
resist.
no other.
She's just like, she's
Irresistible.
chilling out. She's like, I've been here before, but it's cool. I don't feel that into it. Just chilling out, you know?
She's
She
just
like
doing her
fluttering
thing.
her gills.
Yeah,
She's
it's
an
like,
independent
Yeah,
fish.
and that's-
She doesn't
Oh,
need a
okay.
man, but
And that's
tonight
attractive to this
she
guy.
wants a man.
Oh, whoa. I'm sold.
Yeah, there we go.
And if I'm sold, that means that the fish is sold.
Definitely
That
so.
means it happened.
This is happening. So into the light comes rushing a very aroused
Oh no.
giant bony fish. Don't don't
Bony
read
fish,
it. Don't
huh?
read into that.
I'm reading into it. I
It's like
already
a
read into
coelacanth
it.
kind of thing, where it's got like bony
Okay.
fins.
You
instead
phrased
of,
it
like,
that
finny
way.
fins.
Oh,
Yeah.
like dangerous stuff.
Yeah. And its head looks like almost entirely made of bone, with like a helmet-shaped jaw, like skull, and this big beak-like jaw, like tiny beady yellow
You guys,
eyes
I
on the
hate
side.
fish.
She doesn't want to get with that.
The magical source is inside of the fish.
What? That sucks.
I knew it. Man.
Question.
Yes.
Would the inside of the fish have air in it, since technically they take the oxygen out of the water?
I mean, I guess. They have like air bladders and stuff.
Okay.
But it's not like it's a balloon.
That's fine.
It's not like at
That
your
thing's
elementary
dangerous.
school when
That's
they
evil.
bring the
That
giant
thing's
whale
pretty
balloon
evil.
there and they fill it with the fan and you're allowed to walk around. They're like, this is what it would be like if you walked around inside a whale. Did they do that for anybody else but me?
No.
No.
It was really cool.
You had a great
It was like one of the best
childhood.
days of school. One of the cameramen knows what I'm talking about. But anyway, so yeah, there's probably air somewhere inside that fish. That's the point I'm trying to make. So he rushes at that ladyfish and bursts through it,
Yeah.
and it vanishes.
You killed it.
He's furious.
Yeah, because he
I
killed
mean,
it.
as furious as a fish can be with its tiny, stupid fish brain.
Yep.
Can I borrow your sword?
It's probably just like
No, I'm good.
vaguely perturbed. I don't know if they can get angry enough to be furious.
Well, I think he's kind of sexually frustrated, which
He's
is the
probably
hard part
sexually
of
frustrated. He's
anger.
been stuck in this room for a very long time.
I'm borrowing an arrow from him.
You're borrowing an
I'm
arrow.
gonna let
from
him borrow an arrow.
Okay.
He needs to defend himself.
Let's roll up some initiative because he sees all you now, and he's
pretty
like, "What'd you
upset.
do with my ladyfish?"
Our plan worked, guys. Oh no.
What kind of plan did we have?
Scooby-Doo type of plan.
Yeah, it's all
This is
Scooby-Doo.
plus dex for initiative.
Yes. Every one of your plans is a Scooby-Doo type
I got an
plan.
8.
8, 6. Dula, you got a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 6. What about you?
Also got a 6.
Oh my God, who has the higher dexterity score?
Got a 15. What do you got? Dula? Fula? Wula?
What do you got?
You got?
16.
Well, there we go. I
No,
go
that's
I
last.
got a 9.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I lied. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
It's not okay to lie.
So that
am a
means
god.
the fish is going first.
Great, bring it on.
Oh, who should the fish attack? I mean, he's a dumb fish, so I'm just going to randomly decide. You're 1 and 2. You're 3 and 4. You're 5 and 6.
Oh,
I have a feeling.
Great.
Does anyone want to take bets?
I'm betting on 4.
The betting is open.
Yeah, I'm betting on 4.
I'm betting
I
on
bet
5.
it's 3.
Oh,
Why is everybody betting so
everybody
close?
thinks it's going to attack you.
Yeah,
What'd you say,
apparently.
Davis?
I said 5.
5.
What we got?
6.
Oh!
You were close. You were the closest.
Without
You're going to get
going
eaten by a
over.
fish.
Nobody could have gone over.
I think that's what he
Alright, so I
You
have
wanted.
the
might
arrow.
die.
I have the arrow.
We got the arrow.
So the fish
don't know how-
charges at you
know how
and
much
snaps into you, or attempts to,
Yeah.
with its giant beak-like jaw. He got a 9, so you're free to attack him back
Yeah.
with whatever you have at hand, like an
Can
arrow.
I would like to instead. I'm going to make a different action.
Uh-huh.
He's going to open his beak to go. I'm just going to swim inside.
Is he that big?
I'm swimming straight inside.
He's like car size, so yeah.
I'm swimming straight
Probably
inside.
try and do that.
Yeah.
Make me. I mean, you're taking damage one way or another.
Yeah.
But make me a defy danger dexterity roll.
Okay.
Go for it.
This is amazing.
Go for it.
Yeah, I mean,
If you succeed on this,
wow.
Don't worry. You won't.
I got a 9.
What?
You got a 9.
It's going to make you take extra damage as your penalty for not getting a super high roll.
Okay.
Because unless you get a 10, usually something bad happens. Oh my god.
oh
What?
no.
You take 12 damage total.
Wow.
How you
That
doing?
kills me.
You at 0?
Yeah.
That means you're not necessarily dead, though.
Last breath.
yeah.
I mean, that's what you get for trying to swim into a giant monster fish's mouth.
Yeah.
I don't really feel that bad about it. All things considered.
Wow.
I mean, you're a shark. You should know better.
Yeah.
Well, that's
You are
2
at-
medallions that we no
You
longer
are at
have.
death's door, which means that after this, we will address what happens to you,
Okay.
because it can go a few different ways.
Sure.
You're at your last breath, which means that you are currently catching a glimpse of what lies beyond the black gates of Death's kingdom.
Awesome.
There's no fire anywhere, and it's nothing but teenagers.
No.
We were a pretty bad person in life.
Hell sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't my fault.
Your own
Yeah.
personal hell. Todd, you're up. Dula's getting eaten by a giant fish.
You're going to attack the fish.
Go
Gonna
for
attack
it.
the fish. Doesn't seem like a nice guy. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, great.
You attacking him with your
My sword.
Sword? Okay.
7.
7? Alrighty. He gets to attack you
He
back.
sure does.
He hit.
Great.
You take 4 points of damage.
That's not so bad.
Don't forget to subtract your armor from
I
that,
know.
since you do actually have some.
Oh, I need a pencil. Sorry.
And then you can go ahead and tell me how much you're dealing to him.
9 damage.
9 damage. Nice.
That's the maximum amount
Wow.
of damage that I can do.
Good job. All right. So you jam your sword into his jaw and slice along his side. You cut through part of his skull.
Yeah.
The mighty blow, trying to free Dula, even though you don't really know why, because you never really liked him that much,
Yeah.
but it's kind of the principle.
But he's got the other medallion.
And he's got the other medallion, so now there's 2 glowing things of magic inside the fish.
Very confusing.
And if all 3 of those medallions end up in that fish, that goat's going to be mad.
It's gonna be really mad.
And you know it. Bettania, you are up.
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile and hit the fish with magic. I am gonna fail that. So
That's
that
unfortunate.
didn't work. I know, it's really sad. Can I have my pencil back?
Don't forget to mark your...
Oh, I won't forget to mark. I never get experience.
You never get to mark experience? How much
Never.
damage did you do? Or did you?
I beefed it.
Oh, you beefed it. I'm sorry. I was trying to make sure Davis is not actually dead.
Giant beefcake. Yeah, no.
All
There's a
right.
chance I'm dead.
Bummer.
No, I think you'll be okay.
Dula, on your turn,
Oh boy.
you see Death.
Great.
He looks like you'd expect, like a robe and like a skull face and
Sure.
like a scythe and stuff. And he's like, hey man, looks like you're getting eaten by a giant fish. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How's about you do me a favor? How's about you roll me 2d6?
Yeah.
Oh god.
And then maybe I'll do something for you, says Death. How's about you roll that 2d6 now?
Oh,
Okay.
boy. Oh boy.
All right.
This ain't no time for lollygagging. You're about to die.
6.
Got a 6. Oh, bro. Bro.
Oh,
I'm deaf and all. I have to say this to people a lot, but it's always really tough.
Yeah.
You never get used to it, really.
No.
Like,
No way.
so, like, your fate's a little bit sealed.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit sealed.
Yeah.
Your fate. So, like, I gotta mark you as one of my own.
Yeah.
That means you're probably gonna end up here soon.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you when. At some point, you come hang out with me for the rest
Okay.
of eternity.
Sounds
How's
good.
about that? That
Sounds
good
great.
to you?
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you later.
Oh, what?
The gates close. And now you're just in blackness.
Okay.
You see nothing, you feel nothing, you hear nothing.
Okay.
We'll get back to you. The fish
You want to get out of here? Take a step off.
All right.
whips around.
Goodbye.
Whips around and attacks Bettania.
Oh, good. Man, I'm doing so well.
He doesn't like the flashing lights. He hates the flashing
You
lights.
know what?
They're the deadlights.
He misses. You manage to deftly swim out of the way. Feel free to take a whack at him if you want.
Absolutely, I do.
Forget about that.
That's a 10.
Ooh, that's great.
Great. Roll some damage.
D4.
It's just your staff, but
Yeah, 4 damage.
hey, maximum's nothing to sneeze at.
I did a little bonk.
Little bonky bonk.
Don't like that light, do you?
That
Bam.
makes it Todd's turn.
Let's go. Is he pretty close by still, just flailing about?
Yeah, he's
Give him a good-
within
give him a good
range.
slash.
Yeah,
Let's
totally.
see.
Maybe a half.
It's just a big party right now.
7 actually.
7?
7 hits.
Yes,
He gets an attack
it hits, but he gets an attack on
Great.
you as well.
That's quite all right with me.
He also hit.
Great.
Rather than dealing damage, he's clamping his mouth down on your foot.
Great.
Ooh.
So, really
so he's
great.
getting the stab though, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you stabbing him real good.
Great.
You jam your sword into one of his
2
eyes.
damage.
Great. Terrific.
Kind of
Awesome.
scratch his eye a little bit.
Kind of scratch his eye out a little bit. He's probably going to need to get like some sort of surgery after this. But he's not dead.
He's gonna pull me away.
Bettania, you are up.
Yeah.
Todd is being is going. I mean, the thing after it bites him starts to drag you down.
Yeah, I think I
So Todd is being dragged down deeper.
Yeah, I'm
Kind
gonna.
of pulled along.
And he's inside this fish right now.
yes.
Is the fish like choking on him? What's the
no,
deal?
it's swallowing him
Oh, it's
pretty
swallowing
good.
him. So he's inside.
Yeah, he's pretty much all the way inside
Great.
now. The feet, you can't see the feet anymore.
All right, I'm gonna try to hit him real good with
Solid,
magic missile.
solid plan.
It's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's a good plan.
Get eaten by a giant fish.
7.
That's a 7.
That's a 7 for a magic missile.
Yes, and
That
I
means it
will
works.
take unwanted attention.
All right.
Always.
I don't know.
It's 4, 5 damage.
5 damage? Okay. You blast off one of his fins. He doesn't like it. Dula,
Oh, I wish he would let go.
you come to. You're inside a fish's stomach.
You did it.
I mean, you don't actually know that because it's pitch black, but you feel like you're inside a fish's
What you
stomach.
remember?
What you would approximate a fish's stomach to feel like. So, you know, mucusy, mostly. What do you want to do? You're being digested, you think. It's
Okay. I think.
Fire sword.
an
Well,
odd feeling. Almost as odd as being dead.
If he's inside, is he underwater still?
Did we determine that it's okay in there?
It's still very moist.
still very
But
moist.
you know what? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Perfect.
This is what I want.
Give me a roll with a -2 penalty.
Oh, boy,
because
please
this is
roll high.
weird.
Please roll high.
I fail.
Oh.
No.
You're still in kind of a state of shock here.
Yeah.
You're not doing so great.
Mark
Oh,
XP for failing your death roll.
I did.
Okay. No, it's gotta be like 10 XP.
I'm gonna level up just to
So the giant creature releases your foot and goes after Bettania.
Good.
Which, I mean, you kind of wanted that, I guess.
It was
So it's
my
not
plan
really
the
unwanted
whole
attention.
time.
But from my perspective. So he hit you, but you also get to make an attack on him.
Awesome.
Give him a bonk.
Yep, let's bonk him.
4 points of damage.
I bonked him for, is it dex or is it strength?
Strength.
Right.
Oh, then I only bonked him for 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
a little good bonk on the head.
Yeah.
A bonk on the head.
How much damage was that?
He dealt you 4.
Awesome.
Todd, you're up. I mean, you're down.
How far? Yeah, how far did he bring me?
Pretty far, but you can swim up and stab him.
I'm gonna do that because I don't like this. F stands for fish. 9.
9? That's
Not,
good.
Not 9 damage.
Yeah.
Boom. 7 damage.
7 damage?
Give him a good.
Alrighty. You jam your sword up right under where his skull meets the rest of his body, and he's got a nice squishy bit.
Yeah, he does.
The blade shoots up and pierces out the other side, and the creature goes stiff and it just starts
Yep.
twitching and sinking down into the water.
No, that's not good.
Yeah. Dula's still inside, probably.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
What do I want to do?
I mean, I guess now's any time.
You see him
Anything you want to do?
I
Is
can't
he
say
still alive?
Doesn't seem like it.
Doesn't seem like
I mean,
it?
you can't
You're getting
really
digested
tell.
real quick now.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
Yeah.
Let's tell you something. I can't say anything because you're inside a fish, but
This is like
Remember,
parties always run into.
I will just say, don't forget why you're here.
Well, I'm inside the fish. So,
That's subtle enough. That's good. I appreciate that.
I'll take the arrow if you let me borrow. This is my first plan. And we'll start cutting through the fish
an
on the
arrow?
inside. Yeah.
Oh,
Don't do that.
That's gonna take a long time.
Just not all the way through, just like so I can reach out of the stomach.
That's all the way through.
No, it's not.
yeah, it is.
The stomach
Oh,
isn't
you mean like the organ itself?
the organ
How are
itself.
you gonna know when you just got out of the stomach?
Well, because I'm like in a stomach, right? And I'm just like, okay, it's a stomach, and I just like cut through, and I'm just like hand out of the stomach.
I
All right,
don't buy-
rest of body.
I don't buy that you're in a state where you can discern the difference between the stomach and the rest of what's in there. You seen what it looks like when you cut an
I'm just
animal
gonna try
open?
and
It's a
start
mess.
A whole
Fire
bunch
again.
of stuff in there.
I'm
There's a
just
whole
gonna
bunch of
start a
stuff
fire.
in
I'm just
there.
gonna start a fire again.
Just gonna try and start a
I'm
fire.
just trying to
again?
start a
That's
fire
a better
again.
plan,
boy.
probably.
Burn from the inside out.
But don't forget why you're there.
I won't. 2 medallions. I got a 7.
You did it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cool. The flames explode out of your hand.
Yeah.
And you have your fire blade sword. It's
Yeah.
a sword, right?
Yeah, it's a sword.
You can cut your way out with that.
Yeah.
That's more reasonable.
I'll cut my way over to
It's
that.
like, ah!
Yeah.
As soon as you break through, there's a loud hissing and sputtering of steam, and your
Yeah.
sword kind of explodes apart.
Yeah.
But you cut a hole big enough that you can kind of crawl out of it.
Yeah.
It's like that scene in Ace Ventura where he
Yeah.
crawls out of the rabbit.
Okay. Yeah.
It's kind of a similar situation.
Yeah. I'm gonna grope around in there.
Yeah, just kind of reach around.
Reach around in there for a medallion. Just be like,
Shouldn't have said reach around.
Dead.
we'll reach around in there.
You shouldn't have brought it up.
I
after you
shouldn't
said
have
it.
brought it up. They can bleep it with a goat sound if they want to.
I hope it
I'm gonna
happens.
I'm gonna reach inside the fish,
Yes.
feeling
Look for-
around.
Feeling around for a medallion.
Feeling around for a medallion.
All right.
Do I have to roll something?
No, you find it.
Okay, good.
You get it.
Yeah.
And you swim back up to the surface.
Put it on.
Dual medallions.
He's wearing 2 medallions. It doesn't have a string, actually.
I put it on my current chain. 2 medallions right next to each other.
How'd you attach that first medallion to that?
So there's a chain that was on the.
No, I know, but now that I'm thinking about it, the medallion doesn't have like a loop in it or anything.
Does it have a loop in it?
It's just a medallion.
The medallion was
I
around
can make it. I can
the
melt
dinosaur guy's neck, right?
His box with his baseball card was around his neck.
That's right.
Yeah.
The medallion was just inside his wrappings.
Yeah. I was
I don't know.
using the chain.
You allowed him to do it.
I
That's-
was using the chain from it. If you want, I can like craft things.
Sure, whatever.
Okay.
You attach it to the chain.
Oh, boy.
I was just thinking, I just thought
It's a
it was
minor
like, wait
detail.
minute.
How did that work?
Hasn't made sense at all the whole time.
Dual
What are you
medallion.
doing here?
Neither does the Legosaurus.
Let's get out of
Neither
here. I
does
don't
the
like this
Legosaurus.
place.
You might
Yeah.
see him again sometime.
Let's get out of here.
All right.
Skedaddle.
I need to go to
You
sleep.
skedaddle. Make me another Constitution roll to get out.
Oh my God! If this is how you
It's
die,
long swimming. Oh, you were at 1 hit point, by the way.
Okay.
Because you were at death's door.
7?
I got an 8, but I want that to be EP's roll.
Okay.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool. And then I'll roll one.
I rolled a 12.
You're good.
What is up with your rolls?
Holding your breath like a pro.
Oh, no, I'm not gaining any experience.
You want me to count
I'm not
this one,
happy
or
about it.
reroll?
Go ahead and count it.
10.
10? You're good. I looked over and saw that it was
Yeah.
a 4. So,
Also, I'm not fudging my rolls to get a 4.
yeah. So you breach the surface of the swamp, swim back over to land, and are greeted by the goat.
Hello, goat.
Was your journey successful?
And I gesture to my dual medallion.
Excellent. Please take those away from him. I believe I told you this before, but I don't trust him. He's kind of a jerk.
Whoa. You might want to give me those medallions.
No.
I'm kind of serious. They're like bad news.
I feel like it'd be a good
I'm
idea
bad
to
news,
split
so it's
them.
birds of a feather flock together.
I just mean like for you, they're bad news.
The goat starts like kind of waddle stomping because he can't really move his body well because he's all puffed out because he's an old goat, and just like going "Bah, bah," and he seems very agitated with you.
It's like
He's chewing at your pants.
No,
I mean, I don't know if you like being blind.
I do.
All right.
How about that near-death experience?
This is good stuff.
Death will come to you someday.
Yeah, death will come to me someday.
Oh, man.
It's already gonna happen.
Are you going to tell them about your brush with death, or are you keeping that a secret?
I'm gonna keep it kind of a secret. Okay. If they ask, I'll tell them. But,
Okay.
Wait,
But they have to ask.
I mean, yeah, they don't know you were like dying.
Yeah, exactly.
you're keeping an important secret from me?
You don't know that, though.
You don't know it yet.
I don't.
You don't know what
Is
happened
that one of your
inside.
bonds
Yes.
with Dula?
The wheels are in motion.
The wheels are in motion. We might get something out of this.
Excellent.
Fantastic. So, now I believe we should search for the third and final medallion. However, I have concerns about the goblin presence in this valley.
Yeah. I mean, you don't get to say that after being mad at this guy for killing 2 goblins.
Hey, just because I have concerns about it doesn't mean I want to murder them all in cold blood.
Sacrifice. I don't actually know what the goblin is go to saying.
Yeah.
So do it.
So you just say sacrifice out of the blue.
Sacrifice! I'd like to think that that's kind of a normal occurrence with this character, so it's not too out of sorts for you guys.
It's pretty good. Good point.
Oh man.
But what would you like? What do you propose, Goat?
I propose we get those damn medallions from that guy. I really don't like it.
We'll see what happens. That doesn't seem to be causing any trouble so far. He's helping us get the medallions. That's pretty cool.
Excellent.
Everybody who can't understand the goat still doesn't get a bleat. They actually get a...
Just like,
What did you do?
it's like, yo, that goat sounds
I'm
mad.
just gonna look at you and I'm just like, Goat doesn't really want him to have the medallions.
I don't want him to have the medallions either.
Yeah, I don't care though.
I feel like we should split it. We
You
should.
guys are like whisper shouting. You know that, right? I can like hear what you're just loudly whispering.
All right, like maybe we should
Quit
split up.
metagaming, bro.
Maybe we should split up the medallions so we each have one, so they're not all tied to one person.
3 heroes with 3 medallions. That is what is needed to save this world.
He says 3 heroes, 3 medallions. Also, if you have more than 1 medallion, you'll go blind.
Sounds like a dope deal to me.
Sure, just tell him whatever.
I can't back out now. I already said the blind thing. Yeah, we can each.
Have a medallion?
Yeah, I mean, you get to be the shark. Let somebody else be a sloth.
Yeah.
Technically, Megatherium.
You don't look like you're in really good shape. And I have no quarrels with putting you down right now. No quarrels at all.
Yeah, unless you have some sort of
So
secret.
four sessions is how long it took for one of the party members to flat out threaten to murder another one.
Well, I have no respect for him.
If anybody had a betting pool going, 4.
No problems. It would be real easy to do.
Right now, yeah. Totally.
Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
a mess.
Yeah.
And it makes sense. Use your brain.
Yeah.
I gave you an arrow.
Awesome.
I don't know
I
what
gave
that,
you an
I don't know what that
It's
helped.
totally worth the
Swallowed
medallion.
by a fish.
He dove into the fish's
And
mouth.
I almost died.
Give me the sloth medallion.
I'm gonna give it to Bettania.
Fine, I don't care.
The final medallion is that of the Destroyer, the Moa bird, also known as the Terror Bird, or, oh God, it's coming this way. Why would God make a bird so huge and deadly?
My favorite part is only my character understands any of this.
Seriously, look it up in a book. You're gonna say like, whoa, these things actually existed when people did? Holy crap. That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
All right, how about where do we go?
Making camp in the swamp is probably not a great idea.
Let's leave the swamp and then make camp.
Which way are you leaving the swamp? Which direction do you want to go in?
Which way does the goat say
Yeah,
to
well,
go?
Goat's our friend. Goat knows everything.
I can sense-
knows everything from over 1,000 years ago.
I can
Everything
sense,
within the last 1,000 years, he doesn't really get it.
I can sense the third medallion to the northwest.
Let's head in that direction until we come to a place where we can
Which
make
direction?
camp.
northwest,
Towards the volcano.
towards the volcano.
Yeah. All
And
right.
the strange metal
The
building.
stronghold. I'm just guessing.
And then head off. And it looked pretty strong.
Yeah. How about, yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go there.
All right.
Yeah, but let's stop halfway there.
Yeah.
Take a little break.
I think you might need some sleep.
Yes.
All right. Pick me some people. Are you just me quartermaster again?
Yeah.
To guarantee it?
Yeah.
All right. Pick me scout and a trailblazer.
Trailblazing.
Trailblazing.
I'll be scouting.
Wow, I failed.
Great. It takes you guys a really long time to get there. It's like daybreak by the time you get there.
How's Goat doing?
Goat's doing okay.
How's EP doing?
EP's doing good.
Great.
You want to talk to him or want to have a
Yeah.
chat?
Yeah.
What do you want to talk to him about?
What are you thinking about, EP?
I was just thinking about how beautiful the stars look tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They do look beautiful.
my god.
I like the shapes that they make.
Ah, yes, the constellations.
Sure.
There is Cassiopeia, and next to it, Orion.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's correct. I don't really know my star charts well, but it sounds good.
You are a wolf.
Hey man, back off.
Yeah.
Getting kind of a touchy subject there.
Oh, man.
I'm still not really sure what we're doing in this valley.
You just come along for the ride. You know we're having fun.
I suppose so. The giant fish scared me. Thank you for not telling me to fight.
Scared me too, EP. Figured you'd rather not deal with it.
Also, that lizard guy totally needs to come off it.
What?
I don't even know what that means.
He's being a jerk.
Yeah.
All right, I
believe
kill
me.
one
I'm with you.
goblin.
I gotta talk to him.
I kill one goblin and suddenly I'm a jerk.
Yeah, suddenly you're a jerk for murdering an innocent goblin.
It's like he's evil or something.
He hadn't done anything bad yet. You don't know if that
I
goblin
did stick
deserved
one of
it.
them too. I felt. I mean,
Oh my god!
I didn't kill him though. I was just kind
No,
of.
you just left him to die.
He had a friend.
I mean, his health insurance might cover it. You don't know.
Oh, that's right. You didn't kill him.
It's
did
like
you?
a union thing. No.
Was he?
didn't.
I mean, we left.
He left.
He was still there.
He was just sitting there.
Dead.
Oh, I think that's going to
You
come
don't know.
back
He had
to
an arrow in him.
bite us later.
An arrow in his
I
chest.
don't think he died.
Good. Okay, that's
I'm
good.
pretty sure he didn't die.
Good.
At least not that you know of.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might have spoke to Death for a minute, but Death was like, "Oh, that's cool, bro.
So
I'll
you head
see
to
you
the
later."
northwest. You have to ford across a small river. Your wagon does not tip, nor do you lose any oxen.
Awesome.
Thank you.
No dysentery.
Anyone?
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, I know it's the joke.
You know the joke?
Yes.
Has anyone played Oregon Trail?
Yes, we
Am I
played
the only-
Oregon
I
Trail.
feel like I'm
Played
the only
Oregon
person who's
Trail.
played
No, you-
Oregon Trail.
I'm 100 years old. I've played Oregon Trail.
You notice that our Dank Master is kind of a hipster?
He's a little pretentious, but
I
let's
played
let him
Oregon
tell the
Trail.
story.
You're telling me I played Oregon Trail before it was cool?
You call it
I
Oregon
didn't
Trail.
actually.
Is Oregon Trail cool? Was it ever cool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's totally cool. You put all your friends' names into it and see who dies.
Yeah, but your friends probably weren't cool either.
His friends weren't cool.
Yeah. My friends weren't either.
You cross the river
guys.
and you are on the border of this kind of like mangrove swampy area with trees and what becomes the ashen wastelands around the volcano. Good a place as any, set up camp.
It's camp.
Everybody knock off a ration for each of you.
I found out I do have rations.
You do?
nice.
Okay, cool. I figured everyone would, but
You owe me 2 rations.
I sure do.
Yeah.
knock off a ration, heal half your maximum hit
What are you
points.
doing, man?
I'm going to cast Alarm so that we can sleep.
All right.
I'm going to try to cast Alarm. I got a 7. So I'm going to choose to forget that after this.
Give me 2 rations.
Because you're resting anyway.
I'll give
Yes.
you one ration.
Works perfectly.
I'll give you one.
You used my one last time, too. Last time we camped.
Fine.
Now I have 2 left.
Ah,
Alright.
a lovely night.
Hey, guys. I'm not 100% dead anymore.
Yay!
So, from where you are, after sleeping the night here, you can see this large metal structure in the middle of the wastes. Looks very highly advanced, presumably goblin in make. There are several small figures walking around it, you can see from a distance, as well as a couple larger ones. look bigger than the other goblins you've seen. The goat is staring at the lab. I have dire news, friend. I believe that the final medallion rests in the hands of the goblins. You must brave their stronghold. No doubt it is full of tricky traps that will trick and trap you. And also probably monsters. I don't know. That's how this has all gone so far, so I'm just kind of extrapolating from there.
Yeah, but maybe not.
Discern realities?
Sure. You can say it to me and then just keep smiling at me. Or you,
or you can roll.
Or you can roll some dice.
Oh, boy.
If you really want to.
Seemed like you really wanted to do something.
Roll the dice.
Ooh.
I got a 9.
You get to ask me one question.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Lots of goblins scurrying around, right?
There are lots of
Yeah.
goblins scurrying
Goblins
around.
scurrying.
Yeah.
Scurrying gobs.
Gobs.
Scurrying gobs.
Scurrying gobs.
Yeah.
Might call them scurry gobs.
Ooh. Is really in charge here.
Besides ghosts.
Besides the goat.
Besides the goat. I know that that's always the stipulation.
We gotta have
Who
it
is
there.
really in charge here? Do you mean here as in the goblin facility?
Yes.
Okay.
It was an easy answer for this.
The leader of the goblin? Presumably?
Oh.
Discern realities hadn't been so useful.
But then again, perhaps the goat is the Phantom Menace.
Maybe the goat is the Phantom Menace.
Maybe.
Maybe the goat is Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace.
This truly is a dank dungeon.
I've already used that line. I used that in like the first session.
I know I'm using it again.
We're not even in a dungeon.
You're not even in a dungeon right now. There have been a couple dank
sorry.
dungeons, though.
Nice
So, like,
try.
how many goblins are scurrying?
Hundreds?
Many.
Many.
Tens. I
Tens.
would say.
Ooh.
Not
Tens of
hundreds.
thousands.
Tens of thousands of
Whatever,
goblins.
man. You're gonna,
Tens of thousands of, like, one goblin.
Okay.
which is still tens of
They're much fewer of the larger ones. The larger ones seems like there's only, like, there's less than 10 of the big ones.
Okay.
Okay.
And they're surrounded by many smaller ones as well.
I walk up to the goblin.
That's a long walk.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're really far
pretty far.
away.
They're pretty far away. You guys are looking at them from, like, above the wasteland.
Okay.
Kind of just scoping things out from your campsite.
We should maybe just be sneakier about it.
It looks like it'll be hard to sneak.
Yeah.
'Cause the wasteland's all
It's
flat,
all flat and
burned
open,
ash.
right?
Yeah, and like volcanic rock.
You should turn into a sloth.
Or we should all turn invisible.
Ooh.
Can you do that?
I can turn
Is that a
one
thing you can
person.
do?
I can turn
person.
one person invisible.
And then we can go. And then you can turn
Or-
another one invisible. We can go.
Maybe I think I have to be touching you. Let's read what the stipulations are. Touch an ally. Nobody can see them. They're invisible. It doesn't say I have to keep touching you.
So it's just touch, invisible, go.
Yeah.
Cool.
For how long?
Until the target attacks, or I dismiss the effect.
Really?
And while the spell is ongoing, I can't cast another spell.
Okay. There's the
there it
there's the
is.
there's the
There.
So
yeah.
we can get inside if we're cool, but we could all be invisible for a little bit and not do anything else. Can you promise not to attack anybody?
Yes.
But only one of us can be invisible at a time.
I think I
cast
can
it again.
turn multiple people.
You can't cast the spell.
Can't cast the spell again.
Only one of us can be invisible.
Yep, it's limited.
Oh no. We could try to cast a ritual and make all of us invisible.
You could try and do that.
Yeah.
Do you have any objects on you that might pertain to turning the entire party invisible?
You have that book of invisibility.
Get creative.
That book of invisibility.
Oh, the big book of dumb plans.
Let's see.
Perfect.
The big book of Scooby-Doo.
Big book of Scooby-Doo plans. We can use this for
something
anything.
in my bag. that
my
can help.
gosh.
It's called Deus Ex Machina.
The greatest tool of all.
Oh my gosh.
It seems pretty useful for stuff.
If you need to collect a MacGuffin, just use Deus Ex Machina.
Oh my goodness.
Is it
gracious.
possible that we could find something that
That pertains to invisibility?
in the
I mean,
swamp.
other conditions are it could take a long time. First, we have to do something else. I need help from another person. All sorts of other things. The best you can do is a lesser version, unreliable and limited. We'll risk danger from something else. We have to disenchant something else.
Whole bunch of stuff.
Whole bunch of stuff.
Whole bunch of stuff.
Number of things you could do.
Number of things.
I mean, you could just have it take a while,
Yeah, just do that.
but you risk notice.
It's true.
It is morning night by now if you guys rested, because you were doing all that adventuring at night.
How long would it take to cast?
Depends on how good your roll is.
Do we make it take longer?
You're taking a risk?
That's 10.
That's a pretty good roll.
It's 9.
Mm-hmm.
And you got
Would
But
you
I
have
don't
your
know if-
intelligence bonus to that?
I assume so because whenever I cast a spell, there's
Yeah.
an intelligence bonus.
I would say you do.
So that's a 10.
That's a 10?
Yeah.
A 10 is good. A 10's real good.
Okay.
So it takes you 2 hours, but you
Oh.
managed to do it unnoticed.
Awesome.
So we're all invisible?
Because you rolled good enough.
Everybody's invisible.
Everyone's invisible, even EP and the goat.
Awesome.
So now that you're all invisible,
Let's go.
what's the plan?
let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's
go.
do this.
Let's go.
Let's
Yep.
go.
Yep.
All right. You begin your journey down towards the goblin stronghold, not knowing what awaits you inside. You are also invisible. So, we are running out of time, unfortunately, for this session. So, the exciting adventures inside the goblin stronghold, or outside the goblin stronghold, and hopefully inside after that, will have to take place next episode. But you, fair viewer, have been watching Dank Dungeons on either NCTV or YouTube. You can also find us on Facebook or Twitter. This was episode 4. Look forward to episode 5, in which there will be goblins and invisibility. And I will see you there. Or will I?